Hey guys, today I'll be doing the Booktube Community Tag, which was a original tag done by Richardson reads, and I was tagged from the Dusty Bookshelf. I'll list both of their videos down in the description, as well with the questions and the people I tag. Alright, so let's begin. Alright, hold on just a second. The questions are on my computer, so I have to look at it real quick. Right. First question: how long have you been watching Booktube? This one's a little bit difficult to answer. I started, I want to say, back in 2014. I was still in the military, so it may even been 2013, like towards the end though. I was still in the military service, and I was living in Japan at that time. And I originally came across Booktube. Honestly, I had a friend who was really into YouTube, and he would watch it all the time. Not so much for books, but for other things. Honestly, I don't remember. I knew he tinkered a lot. And like he would make things, so he would watch stuff on how to build things. And I was bored one night, so I started looking up different authors, see if they had any discussions, like Stephen King, John Saul. There's a couple other authors as well. And somehow or other it recommended a video of, I forget who now. But that's what led me to Booktube. Then I even created a channel, but I don't remember what it is at all, and I don't have any idea what kind of email I used or anything. So there's a channel I created with like 2 videos on it. Somewhere they're out on YouTube, and I don't remember it at all. But so this is actually a reboot of the original channel, I guess, but I dropped off of Booktube for quite a while. I didn't sincerely start watching it again till late 2000. I'm gonna say about 2016. I started rewatching it again. I think it was towards winter, and I created my channel in November 2017. It's a long answer for such a quick question, but some of these are the answers so quick I feel like I should discuss some of the other ones longer. So how long have you been a booktuber? It'll be a year, and I don't count my original channel because it was like 2 videos and I don't even remember the name of it or anything. So I'm going to say for less than a year, where I've been consistent at it, where I've thought more of the material, where I've invested in things like a microphone. Yep, so about almost a year in November. How many countries do you have on your subscribe list, and how many countries, booktubers, do you subscribe to? I actually found out how to find which countries are subscribed to you as a booktuber. If you go to like the YouTube studio or your own studio or my studio with your little picture icon, and go to analytics and then go to build an audience, you can find out what percentage of different countries follow you. My top one is the United States. Honestly, the second one surprised me a little bit. I would figure it would be like Canada, but it's actually United Kingdom is my number 2 country where people actually watch me. 3 would be Canada. 4 is really surprising. It's the Philippines. And 5 is Spain. I don't know who's watching me in Spain, but thank you. Uh-oh. I just clicked something. Hold on. There we go. So, yep. as for countries that I follow, American, Canadian, England, a lot of, and some in the EU, Switzerland. I know I follow readers that speak. I only know, the only other language I kind of know is Spanish, but I watch people who do it and speak German that do it in their videos in English and so forth. I did watch one booktuber, I think, that lived in Japan. I want to say she was American, but she lived in Japan. But I don't think her channel's up anymore. I can't even recall her name, honestly. Or the channel's name. Alright, number 4. Describe how you handle your comment section. Do you have regular conversations with certain people? I always check, and I always try to reply, even if it's that little, like the heart icon thing, at least, and just like, oh, give, if they have time to comment on my thing, I should be able to have time to comment back. Usually, sometimes not right away, because, I do have a smartphone, but I don't carry a lot with me. So, but I eventually get to it, and I try to comment as much as I can. As for certain people, it seems like usually the same people usually comment on it, but if someone else does, it wouldn't stop me from commenting on their comment or anything of that nature. Alright, 5. Do you interact with booktubers on other social media than YouTube? If so, what? I would say the majority of booktubers that I would do through YouTube, but I do have Goodreads and I do have Instagram. Those are probably the ones I'm on the most. I do have a Facebook, but I never get on it. I honestly don't. I'm probably on Facebook maybe once a year because I just like, oh, maybe I should look at it. And then I'm like, nah, never mind. Facebook's a little toxic, I guess. I don't know. It's too negative. Instagram I'm on a lot. And Goodreads so-and-so. I haven't been as into it since I have found Booktube, and I've been doing that a little bit more. But I find Goodreads recommends, like, I like the recommendations better than what I find on YouTube for the most part, but I still like hearing people talk about books and their discussions of them. Alright, 6. Do you rely on some booktubers for recommendations? Yes, there's not certain ones I go to. I just try to watch there's people I watch more regular than others, but I just try and make a list and I just listen for what I like, or if I think I would like that book, and I'll just write it down and just add it to my wish list on like a shopping, like Amazon or something later on. And yeah. But sometimes I find book recommendations from like channels I'll like watch twice, but I'll be subscribed to them, but then I won't watch them anymore. But I did pick up a book or two because of them. Usually when I do pick up a book, it's because they go in a little more detail and not talk about like the cover for a half hour and give like 2 minutes of story or like a second of the story or what it's about. Sorry, I keep saying a lot. I do apologize. 7. Do you interact with other booktubers on email, regular or occasionally? I've interacted with people through the messaging system through Goodreads. That's about it. For the most part, most of my email is either business related or my town has like electrical system or watering where if you pay online, they send the receipt to your email. So I usually use it for that. Other than that, I never contact anyone personally through email. It's just not something I do. Alright. 8. What tag videos do you mix it with? Tag videos, do you mix it up or do you tend to tag the same people? I think I mix it up. Sometimes I usually tag the ones I watch the most if I seen they haven't been tagged. But I just try to go through the list and see who I've watched recently who may not be tagged. Usually I do a general, like if you want to do the tag, you can do the tag. Sometimes I feel like I don't like the idea of where you tag someone and they don't watch your video and it's just kind of awkward. Or, I don't know. It's kind of, or, I don't know. I try to, whoever I watch the most, I usually tend to tag, then I do a general all over tag, like if you want to do it, you can do it. So, let's see, where are we? 9, have you ever mailed books to another booktuber? No, I haven't mailed. I've mailed books to myself when moving, that's about it. 10, have you received books in the mail from another booktuber? I have not. 11, have you ever visited or been visited by another booktuber? No, and I always kind of wonder how that would go. I always kind of wonder if there should be like a booktuber convention. I feel like it would be fun. I think they did one from what I remember, but it was like the super popular booktubers that have like 18,000, 20,000 views for a video. And that's not usually when they get that high. Not all of them. Some of them who do have a lot of views like that do deserve it. But, and not like I stick like to super small booktubers either. I feel like content's important. Honestly, I probably know some booktubers better than I know celebrities. And I think I would get a little more excited to meet some booktubers than I would a celebrity per se. Not all, like, I guess there would be a certain celebrity or two I would like to meet, but I think since I do watch Booktube a little bit, I feel like I'd be more excited to meet someone who does those videos. 12. Do you do buddy reads? Is it always with the same people? Are they booktubers? I've only done buddy reads like maybe once or twice with the same person, and it's okay. It's kind of hard to pace yourself or pace with the other person because sometimes they can read faster than you. I'm a little bit of a slower reader, so I do need more time to finish a book. And I guess unless it's an audiobook, but even then that even probably takes longer than actually reading the book itself. Am I against the idea? No. But I don't know. I'm game for it, but I don't know if I could coordinate all that time or anything. So anyways, tag some of your friends. I tagged Sherene Serenity. It's a reading thing. Paul reads Between Lines in Life and Time for Books. I'll be linking their names below with the link to their YouTube channel. So if you haven't subscribed to any of them, all of them tend to be very good booktubers in my opinion, so I highly recommend you subscribe to them. And and if you want to do the tag and I haven't subscribed you, or and no one else has, feel yourself that boom, you're tagged. So yep, that's pretty much it for today. Just a real quick update. I finally joined the library here. My New Year's resolution was to read more library books this year than I did last year, and honestly all I have to do is read one and I made my New Year's resolution. So here's the book I'm reading, The Virgin of Small Plains by Nancy Pickard. It's a mystery novel, suspense. It's not very thick. I'm already a fourth through it. And the person who tagged me from the Dusty Bookshelf, I've been watching her videos a lot lately, and well, everybody's videos too. And she's been reading a lot of Stephen King, and I went to the bookstore yesterday and I picked up a Stephen King novel, which I should start next, because I was thinking about reading The Stand, but I know it is a lot longer. Well, I mean, this book ain't much. It's a little shorter than The Stand. And I think I'm going to read this Stephen King book next after I get done with certain books, the library book and others. I'm still reading Lord of the Rings too. But it's Rose Madder. I just picked it up at the bookstore yesterday. So obviously it's not the original edition. It's probably whatever the newest print of it is. And one more thing I picked up. I don't know if anybody's here a Harry Potter fan or not. I like it. I've read all the books. I've seen the movies. I wouldn't say I'm a super Harry Potter fan. Like, I know people have channels just dedicated to that book series. Not that diehard. But I do like Harry Potter. And I was at a Walmart yesterday and I found this on the discount thing for $7. It's a watch. Hold on. And see if I can get it more info. Oh crap. I shake too much. Let's see. There we go. It's the Hogwarts logo. So kind of proud. It still works and everything. It was just $7. So win for me. Anyways, I guess this video is a lot longer. I don't know why I make such long videos. But anyways, thank you for watching, guys. If you would like to do the tag, I'll link the other tags down below. Hopefully I didn't ramble or say too much. So thanks, guys. Thank you for watching. Bye.